This knife is not sharp enough to capture this edge of this paper, so it's not super sharp, alright? I have the 3 stages of 3M. These are different abrasion levels. You can tell by the weave. So the weave is the widest on the yellow, and then it goes to red and then blue, alright? Alright, and then I'm just going to do a simple wet honing on this just to smooth up the edges. So this edge is pretty well sharpened now, but the honing it just takes off the defects caused by the abrasive. So this shouldn't take hardly any strokes on a whetstone. And that's just an artificial diamond whetstone, but that smooths it up, and then now this thing is ruthlessly sharp. So you can see that only takes me a minute. Time elapsed on this video is 6 minutes, and that's with me getting all this stuff out. But you can see how fast it actually is. I have another knife here, and this is real sharp. I can feel this would cut right into me if I run my finger down it, but you can shave a section of my thumbnail off with this, so you know it's got the grab. Down here's a little harder at the base, because when you come at this, you have to run this so that the moving part of the disc is moving away from the knife. If you go towards the knife, what it does is it'll tuck in a section of the abrasive and curl over like that, and it'll actually like chaw this edge down to where now the angle is way off and it's not sharp, and then you have to go the other side and reduce the knife on both sides, and it's just a whole hassle. And that does make this side a bit of a challenge because you have to angle it, but it is all still possible. You just have to put a little angle right there, and then you correct it as you go up to at the top. So here's another knife. This is the one I actually intended to sharpen today. I'm feeling this. It's got no grab on my skin. This one, like at the right spot, you can see that it'll bite in, but it's a sloppy cut. It's actually ripping the paper. It's not cutting it. Yellow. Right here, I'm noticing that this doesn't perfectly cut the paper. This is good for 99% of all sharpenings that need to be done, but I just wanted to be particular on this one to show that even a correction is not that hard to do. So I'm just going to go over it again with only the blue, and don't worry about the other ones, because all I'm doing is just smoothing out any defects that might be there and then honing it really fast. This is a sharp knife now. I was able to initiate a cut here, 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 and there's one little sticking point somewhere in there I'm not going to quibble about. In fact, I could slice all the way through this and get to the other side and have smooth edges, no rips. That's the factor. See, this one here was clearly ripping because there's like fuzz on the edge of the paper where it cut in for a second and then it was tearing. Like this one has fuzz on it. So that's the test right there. And of course, cutting paper dulls the knife, so you don't want to do too many paper cuts. But that honing stone is definitely going to be the thing that you need to finish up, because every time you use an abrasive rotating tool like this, you're going to create a burr on one side of the knife. So whichever side you hit last, if I hit this side last, the burr is going to be over here. And if you just touch it like that, you'll be able to feel that burr. And you'll know that needs to be taken off. And so you just couple times, and then you should actually be perfectly razor sharp after that. All you're doing is deburring this edge. And then the angle is not really hypercritical when you're honing the edge, because you're not actually creating a new edge. You're just taking off material at the very blade edge there. I hope this video is a help to you guys. I took a little time to learn how to do this so fast, but these little 3M pads are the key. I don't know what they're made out of. Who even cares? As long as you have a 90-degree angle grinder and access to the internet or Granger or one other type of industrial supplier company, these things are just the answer. You're going from being slow to fast, and from making a crappy edge to making a good edge, and it only takes you like a minute or less to create that good edge that you want. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.